So I've been working on this for a week, or maybe 2 weeks, and the reason is because I got a new job and I wanted to reacquaint myself with the development stack they use at the new position that I'm taking. And I figured I would do something that interested me at the same time. I don't know if this will ever be a going concern or not, but it's been fun playing with it, and it's essentially an online car show application that is completely web based, and it's because of all the gas price crap that's going on and the threat of continuing lockdowns and crap like that. So this is it. I call it iCarShow. This is a carousel of images, and this is your home page when you log in, and it cycles through. The intent is to cycle through the most recent registered users' pictures, and there'll probably only be 10 that are randomly selected from the database and displayed. As you can see, it's mostly my car right now because I'm testing it, and I just wanted to make sure that it was going to look okay. And let's see, now that you've registered, you can go and update your profile. I've already done it. If you need to change it, and you will when you first register, you just click Edit Profile and you can change all the stuff. These will eventually, 3 of these will be eventually be drop down list boxes. The zip code won't be, and they will be in a different order, but as you click them, they will, you'll pick country, and United States will give you a list of all the 50 states, and each state will have cities with populations that exceed a certain number. I haven't decided what that number is yet, but it's just to keep things to a dull roar because the database can get quite large if I list all the little townships and villages and ghost towns and wide places in the road. So that's what that's all about. As you can see, there's minimal actual information being requested, just a name, no street address, no telephone numbers, and then down here you can decide how you want to be found on the site and how much location information you want to make public facing. So it's total privacy oriented, because I'm just like you guys. I don't like that invasive information that they request, it seems like, all the time. Of course, the main reason you're here is because you have cars. I haven't done the file uploading yet, or the image uploading, but that's what this shows is one image from the 10 that you're allowed. And when you first register, it automatically adds one vehicle for you, and you have to go in here and edit it. So, like I remember on the profile page, I said there are going to be drop-down lists that populate each other based on what you select. Well, this does the same thing. I'll pick a 2022. The United States is already good. The manufacturer is Ford, car, Mustang, and any of these variants on the Mustang, GT500. I decided that the juice wasn't worth the squeeze in terms of making sure that a given model, manufacturer, and variant were available in the year that you specified. It's going to be up to you to pick reasonable stuff, because there's just too much code involved in that, and I just didn't feel like it. But once you get all that stuff done, you can put a description. It's up to 512 characters, and I might even make that smaller because I don't want that to get out of hand. On the left side here, it shows how many characters you have remaining, and this blue bar here that you see shows how close you are to getting to the max number of characters. So as you type, that bar grows, and I just wanted to give you the user a visual indication of what he was doing without having to look over here on these numbers. And the same goes for this field down here. This was originally 2,000 characters, but my particular list of modifications is so large that I could not put them all in here, so I made it 4,000 characters just for me. So yeah, and if you see here, you'll see that I named my car Deviant, and when you see my new full wrap that I'm going to have done, you'll know why. And knowing that all of this stuff was filled out, when you go back to the page, oh, it should say Deviant here. Maybe I just forgot to do that, but here it shows you what you picked, and it will show the name that you gave it, probably above this. And you can see I also put in my F-150 just to test adding a vehicle thing. For images, you click this little image icon here, and I'm not done with this. I just started working on it today. You can upload pictures, up to 10 pictures, and there's going to be a size limitation. It's probably going to be 1024 by 700 or something like that. It's going to be a typical 16 by 9 or 14 by 9, I think, ratio that the phones make, and that way someone can upload a picture without having to do any post-processing, and the site will take the picture and will resize it for you and then store it in the database. And there's going to be a way to pick what you use for what I call your primary picture, which is what will show up here and what everybody will see first when they cruise the gallery, which is also isn't done yet. And I haven't done anything in events yet either, but that's going to be where people can create a car show event, and when they do that, the site will automatically show you events that your car is eligible for, because sometimes when you're out in the real world, when they have car shows, sometimes they have car shows that do not allow cars newer than a certain model year, which is understandable because there's nothing really special about a brand new car in a car show unless there's extensive modifications done to it, like mine. So if they don't want your kind of car in a car show, then they won't have a class in it, and the site will not find that event for you. It'll let you see the event, and you can vote in the event, but you cannot participate, and if they specifically prohibit your car. They can also prohibit cars by locale. So if someone in Europe wants to have a Europe-only car show, then they can do that. And again, you can go in and you can vote on the car show, but you cannot participate as far as showing your car. Yeah, and that's it. I really haven't. I don't think I've got a lot done, but the primary stuff is working, and I've overcome some technical issues regarding the code that I'm using. And oh yeah, the typically when you go on a website, you have FAQs, contact us, and about, and all that stuff. Well, that's down here in the bottom right hand corner on this site. So you can go to sponsors and FAQ, and I don't have a privacy page yet, and about and contact. And this will show your email address. I'm going to take that out of there. This will show your email address that you used to register on the site, so you don't automatically have to fill it in, but you can change it if you want. And I might even make it so that you have a button over here that says use registered email, and it will auto-populate for you. I think I'll do that. You can only send to hard-coded departments, I guess. You cannot email other members. The idea is that there will be a Facebook page associated with this site, and that's where everybody will talk, because they've already got all the code written and everything for messages and stuff, and I don't have to worry about what's said or anything like that, and I have to rely on everybody else to behave and act like adults. But that should work out. I don't know if it will or not. And also on your vehicles, I'm going to add the ability to specify YouTube links for videos, and that way you can have videos of your car and everything as well. So it's all just me playing around, and I haven't decided yet whether it's going to be a thing. It's gotten mixed reactions on Facebook when I asked if anyone would be interested in a thing like this, and one guy said it's just another place to post photos of your car, like a group on Facebook, and that's entirely true. I can't argue about that. But anyway, it still doesn't keep me from having fun doing it and exercising my programming chops for this. So yeah, I'm having fun. Let me know what you think.